I'd like to talk to you about creating heartwarming relationships that are serving your soul love, positivity, and gratefulness that you're alive, connecting with beautiful community, and developing friendships that are worthwhile. If you'd like to learn more about how you can develop practices that help you to attract new relationships, then listen to this video right now. Life is about sharing your intelligence, sharing the character of your consciousness, and how you can give back to the world your emotional well-being, your enthusiasm, your excitement for life. People are naturally attracted to people that are outgoing, that share their soul and their mind. If you've been living in the shadows or the sidelines, then I'm here to tell you to get out more, be outgoing, and connect with more people in the world. Be more courageous to open up your mouth and share something great with others. When you see beautiful people and you feel that feeling of fear or that butterfly nervousness that maybe you should go over there, but you feel kind of reserved or conservative, and you feel like, I know what, I'm just going to sit here by myself. I don't want to put myself out there that way. It might feel uncomfortable. Then that's the time that you've got to go out there. You've got to shine your light. Because the more you get out there and you put your heart out in the world, you're going to attract greater experiences. You're going to develop confidence. Because if you get out there and you share, that's when you're going to get out of that state of loneliness. That's when you're going to get out of that consciousness of unworthiness. You've got to cultivate an attitude that you are a positive, powerful, and pure human being that can transform your reality, attracting the most beautiful relationships that have ever served your soul, that you attract friendships that you're grateful for, where you feel full with the nature of life and love and connection, where you get invited and you are hanging out more often and you're developing dates with others and you're cultivating a circle of friends that are working together harmoniously, that share your vision for life. It's important to have ideas about what you'd like to attract. If you think thoughts of, man, there's no good men out there left, dude, women are all bitches, or man, I just can't seem to be doing good at dating. Every time I go out there, I fail, I flounder. Yeah. It's about creating a mental clarity and focus on what you'd like to have the outcome occur as. And that is with great affirmational intentions. Saying things like, when I go out in the world at night, I seem to attract the most intelligent, most beautiful people that are interested in my soul. I attract pleasing experiences that benefit my brain, and I attract new relationships that are supportive of who I am. I just naturally get invited to the most amazing events, and I am able to share myself more socially. I become more outgoing, courageous, and confident in my charismatic abilities. I'm somebody that can interject into reality my intelligence and attract back beautiful people that resonate and vibrate at the same frequency as I am. I'm just so cool, collected, and calm, and I attract other people that get what I got. They understand my mind. They love who I am, and I love to share space with beautiful souls that love my face. You see, it's about speaking positively about what you'd like to have happen. When you focus on the negative, that's what you're going to get. Because where you place your attention, energy flows. Energy goes. So if you're focusing on the negative outcome or the negative stereotypes about dating or people in general, that's what you're going to be reflected back to you, because the world is a reflection of your inner state of being. And you got to feel it too. You got to put emotion in your life. You got to put more energy and enthusiasm and excitement into your character. It's about creating something greater than you've been. It's about putting your energy into your physical being. Taking action, going out to the party. Not eating the ice cream. Not watching the movie and staying in and being like, man, I'm alone. I wish I was with somebody. I wish there was someone to hold and hug and be with me watching this thing right now. Eating comfort food, getting fatter, sad, feeling guilty that you didn't go out and go to that event. It's time to wake up. It's time to, if you would like to make your life better, then stop focusing on the aloneness, stop focusing on the lack, start focusing on how you can generate something for yourself. If you haven't had anybody call you, then start to make calls, start to text people, start to make dates, ask if they'd like to go out somewhere. Take your crush out on a date to the bowling alley or the fair or somewhere cool that you can share. Go out and have a nice meal somewhere. Be like, hey, I think you're awesome. Would you like to go out to my favorite restaurant and have a meal? I'll pay. And see if you can attract something beautiful and magical for yourself. Love yourself, most importantly. Don't look outside the world to get the love that you require or crave. It's within you. Feel it in your heart and soul. Vibrate that frequency. Like attracts like. When you love yourself, you're going to attract somebody else who loves themselves. And when you do so, you're going to attract, because science says like attracts like. So love yourself, and you will attract love into your life. Say good things about yourself. When you look at yourself in the mirror and say, wow, you're sexy. You're a beautiful human being. You've got great quality features and hair. Your eyes are bright. Your lips are beautiful and pouty. You've got an incredible bone structure, and your body is so magnificent and glorious that God gave you an existence to live life. Say beautiful things to yourself often, because when you have a beautiful person, what do you say to them? You say, I love you. You're so gorgeous. You're amazing. You're intelligent. I'm so grateful to be with you. Start to say it to yourself, and you'll feel uplifted. You'll feel greater about yourself. Being like, I'm grateful that God is here helping me, that I have experiences, that I can go out in the world and meet new people, that there's an unexplored world where there's new experiences and unique opportunities to share who I am and meet new interesting strangers all the time. This world is filled with billions of people. Go out and travel. Go somewhere unexplored and see if you can find something new, fresh, exciting for you. And let go of sarcasm. Let go of negative thoughts and derogatory comments. People appreciate kind-hearted souls. People love and are attracted to people that are helping others, that are kind, that are sharing good things about others and talking well about people. People often are turned off by sarcasm and satire and things that are putting people down, talking negatively about the world, or saying things that are hurting others, gossiping, talking shit. Because when you do those kinds of things, people look bad about you. When you're gossiping and you're saying negative things about people, they think negatively about you because you're saying negative things about people. So they think that you're a negative person because you're saying something negative. And so they're putting off a negative vibrational frequency that people are like, wow, this person's saying negative things, negative things, negative things. And if they're a positive person, they're going to be repelled by that energy. They're going to be like, I don't want to be around this person. I was sarcastic for a while when I was in college. And eventually I realized something, that it wasn't really attractive and people weren't laughing. Only I was laughing at myself. And it didn't really make sense to me anymore. And I stopped doing it and I felt much better. I like to say good things. I like to say positive things about people. You know that person over there? They're incredibly talented. This guy has such a musical talent. He's got such great gifts. You gotta hear this guy's songs, you know. Say things like, wow, this person is so attractive and beautiful, man. I've seen her lose so much weight. She's looking so thin. She's looking so beautiful. I'm so happy about her choices to lose that weight and get thin and love herself. She's an incredible human being. Incredible. You know, saying good things about others. People are going to appreciate it. They're like, wow, I like what you're saying about those people. You're a cool guy. I like you. Or woman. You're a cool lady. Start to say good things about others. Replace negative comments with positive ones. Start to dress nicer as well. If you're looking to attract somebody beautiful, you got to dress the way you would like someone else to dress. If you're dressing frumpy, baggy clothes, but you want a sexy supermodel, right? Start to dress like a sexy supermodel, man. Dress nicely. Dress with high quality threads, with, you know, good name brands, like silky smooth fabric. Wear something that matches. Get yourself some colorful socks, man. There's some good colorful socks out there. Stop wearing black and white. Get some rainbow. Get some, you know, like yellow, pink, purple, blue socks. Some different colored variations to match your clothing. Start to put on some chains. Get some nice like Cuban chains or necklaces. Get some rings on there. You know, do your hair. Take care of your face. Brush your teeth. Do stuff that treats your appearance with a positive presence. It's often when you feel terrible about yourself, you want to wear like shitty clothes. Maybe I want to put, you know, sweatpants on and sit in the movie chair and eat your ice cream. You know, like, oh, I'm sad. If you wear those kinds of clothes out in the world, that could give you that same kind of energy where you're like, oh, I don't look that great. People aren't really paying attention to me, you know. And so you're going to have that mindset out in the world sometimes where you're just like, oh, I'm not looking that good. No one wants to be attracted to me right now, you know. When you dress nicely, you're definitely going to put out a better vibe. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to be more poised. And that's another thing, posture. How are you presenting yourself? You know, pull your shoulders back, you know. Own who you are. Stop closing your hands off like this. Stop crouching down like this or like huddling. You know, pull your neck back, pull your head up, pull your shoulders back. You know, own who you are. Like, you know, just like wear your hands on your hip. You know, give a good look. You know, show your stuff. That's what it's about. You know, putting out the vibe. And so go to Goodwill. This is what I've done. Go to Goodwill, if you're a man or a woman, and go to the women's section and find yourself some nice shirts. Because I'll tell you right now, the women's section's got great shirts. This is actually, I believe, a woman's shirt that I found. Maybe even men's. But anyways, I get a lot of great jeans and shirts from the women's section. And they have a lot of patterns and high quality colored clothing with great material that is soft and silky. And then women want to come up to you, especially if you got like a nice velvety shirt or something like that. I want to touch your shirt. Ooh, this is beautiful. I like that. You know, and then you get to connect with more. And that's another thing about good relationship advice is to touch. Because when a baby is born, it loves that affection. It needs to be touched. And a baby can actually die if it's not touched and held and appreciated in life. And so it's important that you touch others. For example, if you are talking to somebody, you mention their name. You ask them for their name first, and then you rebuttal back and be like, oh, cool, John. And you grab his shoulder and you shake it for a minute. Oh, you're a cool guy, John, you know? And you just give him a shake. And you make a connection, right? And that can leave a lasting impact in the memory of somebody. They're like, oh, I remember that guy. He shook my shoulder and he said, hey, you're an awesome guy, John. you know, because you're reciting back their name like you remember them. You're showing an interest in who they are. And not only that, is you're creating a neural connection in their mind by shaking their body a little bit or giving somebody a nice hug. But be somebody that is not being overly bearing with the physicality. It's one thing to like maybe touch somebody on the shoulder or say, hey, can I have a hug? And ask them though. Ask people for a hug. Don't just walk up and like, let me hug you. You know, say, hey, I think you're an incredible human being. Can I give you a hug? And hug them. Don't just go out and hug them. But the shoulder thing for me personally has been something that has worked well. People don't really care. You're just like, yeah, let me touch you on the shoulder. How you doing, buddy? You know, let me pat you on the back. A good pat on the back, that's fine. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Good night, huh? You know, that's going to help form a bond. If you're going to go in for a hug, unless you know the person very well, if this is the first time you're meeting them, definitely ask. And be somebody that's more fluid with your thinking and your thoughts, that you are positively optimistic about an outcome that is favoring you feeling more empowered and in your higher self, that you are able to attract the most brilliant people and experiences that make you satisfied and grateful for life. If you're looking for some more people to meet and connect with and formulate some good friendships, more so than going to the bar on the weekend, then I'd like to share with you the possibility of going to yoga classes, going to spiritual events, or finding some sort of thing happening in the park. You can often go on Facebook events pages in your local town and find things that are happening on. You can, over here in Phoenix, they have the Papa Go Thursday Park Jam, and you can basically go there and they have flow arts and music and a yoga class for an hour, and people talk and socialize. And there's usually like 100 plus more people going to that every week. And so find something you can do with others out in the world. Find, art shows or some like vegan festivals or some sort of cool gathering of people that is outside of the bar scene. Because I think that it's good to meet people when you're not drunk. I think it's good to meet people when you're just having, a casual event and you can just be sharing space in a normal, healthy way. Also, connect with more people on social media. If you have been lacking friends and you feel alone, then go on Facebook, go on Instagram, go on whatever social media platform you use. Check out minds.com. That's one I use. It's really cool. Check out other places to post content on and like people. Follow others. Follow your local community. Follow artists that you know. And start to, when you meet people, be like, hey, can I check out your Instagram? Can I follow you on Instagram? And start to get people's Instagrams. And then start to like and comment on their photos and videos and stuff. And develop connections that way so that the next time you see them in the world, you're going to have them in your mind. And they're going to be in your mind, right? And the connection's going to be stronger because you've made some sort of online presence with each other. And that way, you'll be able to have greater conversations and they'll be able to remember who you are more easily. So, remember to be a charismatic, confident, creative consciousness that is able to socially express your soul, open up your heart to more fulfilling, harmonizing experiences where you attract the most brilliant, intelligent people and positive expressions of life that are helping nourish your experiences with great friendship and relationships that are purposeful and meaningful and have depth and the fullness and the richness of life. Please subscribe to my video, like down below. I'd love to hear what you got to say, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful, lovely day.